Do you know why we feel tired in spite of getting sufficient rest? Do you realize for what reason is it so natural to gaze at your phone for a quite long time? Today we are going to share about 10 psychological facts that will blow your mind. Here are 10 psychological facts that will blow your mind. Number 1. Dopamine addiction. Why is it so easy to stare at your phone for hours on end? A recent study found that texting and social media trigger the release of dopamine in your brain. Dopamine is commonly associated with pleasure, but that isn't why you can't put your phone down. This is what pushes you to keep talking, clicking, or scrolling. Each time you do, dopamine sends more pleasure signals to the brain. Number 2. Music changes perception. The type of music you listen to actually affects how you view the world around you. We all know that music can change your mood. An upbeat song can leave you feeling on top of the world, while a sad one can send you into a downward spiral, but that's not all. A 2011 study looked at whether or not music could affect the way you perceive your environment. Subjects were asked to identify happy and sad faces, whereas completely different songs contained same individual struggle to acknowledge happy faces throughout unhappy songs. Number 3. Singing reduces anxiety. Singing in the car or shower is a great way to fend off anxiety and depression. Let's say you are driving into work, you are about to give the most important presentation of your life. Naturally, you are a nervous mashup, so how can you keep yourself calm? Turn on your favorite song and sing as loud as you can. It sounds ridiculous, but singing floods your brain with endorphins and oxytocin. Both of them relieve stress and improve your mood. They make you feel comfortable while keeping your heart rate and cortisol levels low. Number 4. Rejection hurts. Imagine you made a new friend over the weekend, but when you ask them to hang out a few days later, they blow you off. What does that feel like to your brain? You might as well have been punched in the face. That is because our brains process emotional and physical pain the same way. Both kinds of pain release the same chemicals and activate the same areas. If you have ever wondered why social rejection hurts so much, this is why. Number 5. The power of sunlight. Have you ever noticed you feel down when you have been inside all the day, but when you walk outside, your mood instantly changes? Sunlight is not only good for your bones, but also prevent mood disorders like stress and depression. The vitamin D you get from the sun acts as a mood stabilizer and releases pleasurable hormones in your brain. This is why people in countries with less sunlight are more likely to be depressed. All you need is 10 minutes of direct sunlight to literally brighten up your world. Number 6. Reading faster. Have you ever wondered why newspapers use such thin columns? Years ago, publishers figured out that people liked shorter lines. People were more likely to keep reading, so newspapers kept their lines between 30 and 50 characters. Since we like short lines better, we read them faster too. Psychologists recently discovered the opposite. Short lines makes us read slower. 100 characters is actually the ideal line length, even though it's double or triple what most newspapers and magazines use. Number 7. The negativity. What if negativity wasn't a choice? A 2013 study found that some people are genetically predisposed to negative thoughts. This means you automatically react with stronger negative emotion. In that study, researchers looked at how people with this gene reacted to various images. While most people enjoy pictures of waterfalls and beaches, people with the negativity gene found them dangerous and shocking. Number 8. Foreign language logic. We all make bad decisions, but what if I told you that you could think more rationally if you do it in another language? A study from the University of Chicago found that people make more logical choices when using a second language. Our reasoning skills are divided into two parts. One is systematic and logical, while the other is unconscious and emotional. When you use a less natural language, that rational side, you are forced to put more thought into what you say. Next time you are about to accept a new job or make a big purchase frame in a different language, then you will know whether or not it's actually a good idea. Number 9. Remember. What is your earliest memory? You might remember playing with your parents in the park or one of your first birthdays, but can you actually remember that far back? Neuroscientists recently discovered that your memory works a lot differently than most people think. When you think back to the early memory, your mind isn't jumping back in time, it's remembering the last time you remembered. Number 10. Mood sickness. Being in a bad mood is not only bad for your brain, it can have a huge impact on your physical health. Our bodies and brains are curiously tense together. When one suffers, the other does too. So, when you are feeling unhappy, you might have pains, inflammation, and lower immune function. So, if you can try to find ways to improve your mental state every single day, happiness is a big part of being healthy. Thank you for watching. If you got value from this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe our channel to get updated.